What's going on? Move the Mouse here, back in City Skylines. Let's play Season 8, episode number 19. And I'm a little late on this one. So I've been out with the flu, and this is the second worst flu I've ever had. The worst one I ever had, I was in the hospital for a week. This one I am on day 7 of a fever, so I'm sure that's totally normal, right? I am just completely run down, but I actually feel just so much better than I did yesterday. It's amazing how good I feel in comparison to yesterday, but how bad I still feel. Day 7 of a fever is not fun. So I actually did some stuff after the last episode and recorded some behind the scenes. I was going to time lapse some stuff, and I just never got to go through that footage because after I posted last Friday's video, Friday I started to feel really bad, and just have been in bed really until this morning when I recorded this. So I wanted to kind of show you what I was doing. You know, I hate to build stuff offline, and I did record, but I can't go through it. We've only got a little bit of time left this season, so let me show you a little bit what I did. We had this highway that was kind of running back here, and it's only got one exit right now. I kind of did this dog bone intersection here, which kind of offloads traffic to either side. It's a little sloppy. This needs some cleaning up. But basically what it does is it kind of acts like a diamond interchange, but it throws a roundabout on either side. There's a little two-way highway connecting, and as you can see, people are really slowing down to make turns there. And turning from the outer lane, which very clearly indicates that it is not a turning lane. So I am super confused as to what's happening there. Does anybody continue through the roundabout? Is that broken? It could be broken. The game could be... I was going to say, the game could be hung up too right now. The game could be broken, but that was just auto-saving. I will take a look at this. This is something to revisit, but the bottom line is we have this way to get traffic to either side of this massive area. I did some very basic zoning, so this that you see on screen here is going to start to fill in. Let's see what we got for demand. Not a lot, but I wanted to build some more low-density... commercial and residential over here off to this side. Let's get that connected before they complain too much and move out. We'll just kind of zone all this in, because I think we're going to start filling some of this in. I flattened a little nook here where we can do some building. Come on. So again, I don't ever intend to do stuff offline, and in this case I ended up, although it doesn't look like it, I ended up tweaking those highways for like a good hour. And I was just going to time lapse it and kind of show you what I did. But again, I got so sick and just haven't been able to go back and do the footage. And in the interest of time and probably switching to a new quote-unquote season with the change of the seasons, I wanted to start something new in April and kind of change things up a little bit. So hopefully you don't mind, but it has just been a brutal week. Let's see where we're at. Wrong button. So a little bit of demand here and there. I deleted the industry area, which was over here, which reduced a lot of traffic. I was thinking amusement park. Somebody suggested amusement park, and I thought this would be an awesome spot for it, kind of along the waterfront. We have the cargo terminal turned off right now, and none of this is actually connected to road, so that doesn't help us at all. Let's just delete that for now. We can leave the cargo terminal disconnected. I don't think... Apparently Helicopter Depot doesn't make any garbage, because they should probably be complaining about that by now. So we're good there. These guys definitely do. And that is a ferry stop that is not connected anywhere. So that's a pretty useless ferry stop right now, isn't it? So we'll have to revisit that. We've got a death wave happening, and you can kind of see a couple spots where we're waiting to pick up bodies, but all in all, we're doing pretty good. 2 5-star industry areas. Universities never really bounced back, but that's okay. We haven't really been focusing on that. 2 have the football stadium over here. This island's pretty close. You know, we still got to come in and do some detail, but definitely was able to thin it out a little bit and I think make it look a little more the part. What we need to do is kind of round out over here, right? It can't just be this hard edge line that dies at the highway. And that's why I flattened out a little bit of space here. So we've got a little bit of room. We can go up the mountain if we wanted to. But I didn't want to go too far up. I saw in the comments, I think it was Adia that mentioned, you know, this little touch like this, right? This can make a big difference. And it's something that you can definitely include in your maps, because throwing a little footpath off there, off to the side that isn't connected to anything, the game doesn't complain about it, right? No one's going to use it, but it creates this little illusion at night that there's, you know, something happening in the hills in the background. So you could do something like that. Maybe we do something like up here around the Firewatch Tower. But I thought, you know, we could flatten a little bit of space here, do some neighborhoods, start to fill this in. You know, what do we do here? Do we leave? I think we leave that. And fill in that space. Maybe fill in a little bit of industry over here by the airport, since we got rid of all that over here. And then we've just got to figure out what we're keeping and kind of round this little nook out by the highway. I've got to smooth this out, but that's just detail work. Maybe amusement park today. Maybe we do that. At least we can put rocks back easy now that I know that. At one point, I don't know if you remember, I was like, oh, I don't want to put the helicopter here because I don't want to get rid of these rocks. And then that is just one prop asset. Oh, you can put it back. I don't know what, I was just being silly. Doing pretty good over here. We put the fire helicopter depot over here, through the recycling plants over here. So they were still part of that loop. The recycling plants were over here, but we've reduced some of the industrial traffic, and the garbage trucks should turn in and out from this outer lane. Everybody else should probably be using that inner lane. So it should keep things flowing over here. In fact, it looks like it's probably flowing better than ever. Or not at all when the game autosaves and it freezes like that. Don't worry. Autosave. Sip of Monster Ultra Sunrise. Need my caffeine today. I've not been getting a lot of sleep. It's been pretty bad. I buried these over here at one point because they were kind of sticking up out of the top of the water. But you can see kind of how, or maybe you can't. It is kind of tough to see. It is very jagged, kind of where that cutoff is. I could smooth that out a little bit, but by depressing the land, you're actually able to put these lower where they sit underwater and you don't see them. I don't know. Some people go either way in the comments. That's a little unrealistic. Sure, it's unrealistic, but also looks a little better than having this massive water center that we can't really customize too much on console. There's some pretty cool things you can do with mods on PC if you want to make an actual, you know, water treatment plant. I'm getting distracted. Let's actually do something today, and let's go into parks. Let's paint an area, and let's do. How are we going to get people to this? So do we do another intersection here in the middle? I think that we do. So let's commit all this to amusement park for now. We can tighten up the lines a little bit afterwards. Should be totally fine. And let's try and get a little three-way intersection in here. If we want to customize it later, we can totally do that. In the interest of time, though, let's see what kind of space we need for a three-way interchange right here. I think we're going to have to move that cathedral, probably. Man, my voice. I am not back to 100%, but I miss this. I really enjoy sharing this content with you. And YouTube hates it if you get sick and take a day off because, not to sound whiny or anything, but literally my revenue dropped in 50% just because I didn't post for 3 days. Like, the second you stop cranking out content for the algorithm says, hey, I'm going to stop showing your content to people. So thanks, YouTube. Appreciate that. Real nice of you. Because, yeah, you didn't upload for a day. You must be an inactive channel now. It's pretty amazing. Like I can just, you know, do my thing, post videos, do Let's Plays. I don't have to do anything drastic. And it's pretty consistent. And then the second you take a minute off, or you miss one scheduled upload, it's pretty tough. I want to get. I think that's okay. That should be fine. That's good. Man, that takes up a lot of that area, huh? I don't know if we need an intersection this big for just the amusement park traffic, but we can always free up some space, tighten this up a little bit later. Okay, so we'll fix that. That's a fix it later. We could probably afford one street here, right? So what if we did a four-way? Do a four-way street here. We'll go straight. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. It doesn't have to be a roundabout every time. So we'll come out this way. I don't know. 30? Come out this way 20? 30? We'll put a couple services over here. And in fact, that could be... I think this could be two-way, and that's totally fine. Let's do that. It doesn't need to support multiple lanes of traffic. People aren't turning in and out. We'll do that for now. You know what we should do? We probably should not carry this over so far. This will all be amusing part. Rethinking this. Hold on. And I like even units. So let's go 20 out from here. And call that quits. And I know I went over here. That just really ridiculous. We'll go 30 over from this. I apologize. I don't record with headphones. I don't monitor my voice, but I know my voice is not good today. So hopefully you'll bear with me. Hopefully you don't mind. Like I said, I miss this. I miss sharing with all of you, and it's good to be back. It's good to be building again. I have not touched a game in about a week, so yeah, good to be back. All right, back over to the amusement parks. Let's drop in the big main gate right here. That unlocks a bunch of stuff for us. We can also have the small main gate like right across the street. Maybe this could be... Oh, we can also have the small side gate over here. Maybe this is a little like employee entrance, and that'll get into some of the back areas and maintenance. But let's say our main entrance is right here, and we want to connect. Let's connect some basic paths through first. I feel like I overdo the paths with trees, so we're just going to do regular paths. And how far out can we... Let's come out to about there. That's okay. We'll throw a plaza right off the entrance. Just because. See how that looks. Yeah, that could be okay. And then why not? Like right when you walk in, there's probably going to be restrooms, because you had to wait through that security line to get into the park. We'll do a little souvenir shop on your way out and on your way in, because we don't want you to be able to leave the park without reminding the kids that they want stuff. Wouldn't feel like a true amusement park if we didn't do something like that. And then what did we not throw in yet? The cafe. We'll throw a cafe over here across from the plaza. No, we'll throw the cafe over here. And then just in case you missed the other one, we'll do another souvenir shop right there. There's no way you can miss it. Let's then... Yeah, really? Can we do that? We can do that. Let's do this. We'll come out to about there. We'll do some little side paths. Start to drop our first few rides on. What can we actually plop in here? I have a decent amount of stuff. So let's do this. We'll do the restrooms. We did the restrooms. We'll do the two game booths kind of off the center here. Like that. And like that. That looks pretty good. And we've got a carousel, which could be a nice kind of central hub ride for our park. The rest of it we're going to have to wait to upgrade. Piggy train. So sad. Can't add you in yet. So let's let this play on 3x speed, and we'll see, you know, kind of what we can get this up to. Now, again, just for kind of... Oh, yeah. Hey, let's connect it. So let's figure that out. Is there like a maintenance building? I don't even remember. We could drop in some decorations and stuff. Can we cram in anything over here? Can we sell goods before they even get into the... Before they even get to the property? Dude, there's parking right up there. Feel free to use the parking lot instead of filling up the street. Whatever. Okay, fine. Park there. That guy's going to use the parking lot. A little coin game. That's always good to make some money. You never win at. Put a couple of those over here. We don't have to wait in line to give us money. We'll do 3 of those right there. That's fine. Oop. I think, is it called coin game? But it looks like one of those crane machines. For a couple of those there. Some rides for the really little kids. I don't even know if they can access those. Are those too far away from the footpath? Whatever. I don't think we're putting anything else in there, so we shall see. Let's I don't know how popular this is going to be. This is kind of off to the side of the map, right? So 500 visitors for the next level, so let me let this play at 3 times speed, and we'll work on a amusement park today. Be right back when we get to level 2, assuming nothing major breaks in the background, and this looks like a pretty good spot to watch it from. Be right back. Hold on. Upgraded amusement park incoming. Hey, look at that. That was fast. Thanks to the magic of editing, that is. And it only lets us drop in 2 things at level 2, so we'll drop those in real quick and get back to the grind. You're going to fit the piggy train in here. Very, very important asset for our park. And then the teacups, maybe we cram those right over here? Right on the... right there? Overlaps a little funny, and you get this weird... let's see if it shows on foot. You get this weird little texture pop-in that happens. Yeah, right? Right there. Right there. If they overlap a little funny. Which I'm kind of surprised the console version lets you put stuff down on top of one another like that. But whatever. If you're not looking from the wrong angle, it looks fine. Close enough. Alright, so changing that back definitely made things better. You still need a little bit of lane pinching on console, I find. Or lane mathematics, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, again, 3 lanes, 1 exiting, 2 going straight forces it to have an exit-only lane. And then when we join back up, it goes back up to 3. 1 exiting goes back down to 2. 1 entrancing goes back up to 3. Entering. I'm still day 7 of the Beaver. I'm gonna mangle the English language for sure. At least this time I have an excuse. Normally it's just me. Where are we at? This seriously is so slow going. I keep coming back to this every few minutes. I'm just leaving this thing playing here. 1,600, 2,500. Man, we don't have enough people to really get this going fast. Or maybe just not enough people over here. I mean, it looks like it's easy to get to. Do you have a traffic light on that? Probably do, huh? That looks like we do. We should probably let the people getting off the highway have the priority. Let's stop these people. If you happen to be coming through, I guess we let you go. Just turning right through. I don't understand. I mean, there's not a lot of traffic coming through here, so maybe that will help them flow a little better. Because that stop sign is for this intersection, so if you're coming through here and you made it through this intersection, technically you can stop right there between those 2 stop signs. That should just let them keep flowing. I don't understand why they wouldn't just flow right off the highway in that case. You have the right of way. You should not need to stop. It's not perfect. It's getting better. But we haven't done anything to troubleshoot any of the traffic. Just changed what was happening on the roundabout. So apparently I really messed it up. This is filling up nicely. We'll look to maybe fill in some of this space right here. Maybe something up along this way. I mean, we've got a little bit of room to expand, but I'm not as worried about growing the city as I am about kind of finishing it off and making it look more the part in certain spots, and I think that's what the rest of the month's going to be about, is not changing anything too drastic about the build, but just fine-tuning and tweaking and making little areas kind of more of their final state, so that we can get kind of a cinematic tour happening at the end of the month, and then start something new. Maybe revisit some old cities. Rockdale's still going. Maybe we can rebuild some others. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. I'd be interested to know, especially if you stay tuned this long through me trying to slowly grind up an amusement park. Definitely appreciate that. Hey, while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel a lot, especially since I was sick, and man, does it drop off. I'll stop complaining about that, but it is, YouTube's pretty harsh on creators. It's amazing how fast viewership can dry up if you take a day off. Don't get sick, kids. Alright, level 3. This is seriously the slowest amusement park I've ever worked on. So I've got a recording timer down in the corner. I said I was going to pause. I didn't. I just left it recording. I've been doing this for an hour at this point, and we're just now at level 3. And this is all I'm really focusing on. I'm trying to let it play at 3 times speed the whole time. Did we drop in teacups? We did. So we got a swinging boat, horror, House of Horrors, and bumper cars. Let's see what we can fit in over here. I feel like this kind of being next to that makes sense. Do I really get a footpath through there? Let's see. No, no footpath through there. Can we? Huh. Let's do that. We can't get a straight shot there, huh? It'd be awesome if we could. I think we can do a little better if we turn off snapping, right? Turn off road guideline snapping too. You're still... That's with all the snapping off? Seriously? Snapping? Yeah, that's all the snapping off. Alright, whatever. There you go. Fine. Be that way. Looks beautiful. Alright, man, that took a really long time. A lot of grinding. I'll definitely do... well, I should say, I think I've decided I want to do a zoo over here also. That one I will do offline. You don't need to see me do the exact same thing for a zoo. It was so much grinding, but with that, once we have the zoo over here, we'll have a pretty good, a pretty decent fill to this this little area. I filled in some trees just to make it feel a little more alive. Brought the expo center over here. I don't remember if I did that before I stopped recording, but we can do our last 2 buildings now on the amusement park, which would have been faster to go the other way. The Ferris wheel, right? We already did the pendulum ride. Yes, yes? Yeah, it's over there. Ferris wheel and roller coaster. So... do that there. If we can get the roller coaster here, that would be awesome. No, we can't. Can we? Can we do it on the outside? Okay, that works. I don't think it's the best amusement park I built, but it'll do. I didn't mean to go cinematic camera. I meant to go walk the park. Do you have to jump? You have to jump the turnstiles. Okay, hold on. Have you ever seen a grandma jump the turnstiles at an amusement park? She didn't feel like paying a ticket. Now you have. So we've got our little entranceway here. Let's zoom in. Got our restrooms right when we walk in. You can't go in here, right? No. Kind of see through the building, but restrooms, plaza. What's up, Chirpy? You've got your multiple souvenir shops. We don't want you to miss out on the gifts. Claw game, totally not a ripoff. Neither is this thing. Seriously, though, stay away from those if you ever see those IRL. Both ripoffs. Mark Rober, don't know if you follow him. Former NASA engineer involved with the... What was the Mars rover? Discovery? No. Man, that's going to bug me now. Somebody mentioned in the comments the Lunar... not the Lunar rover, the Mars rover. Anyways, Mark Rober, awesome YouTube channel. He does really cool scientific experiments, and one of the things he did was a video on carnival game scams and why they're a scam and which ones you should try, if at all, but probably not any of them. So we've got an amusement park here. We've got space for Foggy Grounds. That's our zoo. I haven't renamed all the districts yet. Still something I need to do. A couple of them have been named after characters in Back to School, which is what Grand Lakes was named after. You know, one thing that I don't think I put in, which is a shame, because it's very central to the plot of the movie, is an aquatic center. What is this? Aquatic center, okay. It's not gonna fit there, huh? That's a big boy. Space area occupied by what? Get rid of some rocks. There we go. Got our little aquatic center. Things are coming along. Space is getting filled. We'll try and feather things off. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes technically left this month if I don't get sick again. Cut over the cinematic camera. Well, I say thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully my my voice, which is not back to its normal self. Not that it was that great to begin with. Some people like it though. I'm definitely still feeling ill, but it's so nice to be back playing some cities. It's been too long, and hopefully it won't be that long again without an update. So check back on Mondays and Fridays for updates in the Let's Play. There's 5 more episodes left this season, including a cinematic tour of the city if we're able to finish everything on time. But definitely stay tuned for that. More Rockdale coming, more other videos coming. There's lots of stuff that Apple Buddy and I want to play. You know, and when I do stuff that's not cities, it's not the most well received. It doesn't find the same audience, right? I don't think YouTube broadcasts it out to everybody. But check back on the channel. I like to do some other stuff from time to time. It just doesn't get the same viewership. So, but I still enjoy playing those games, making those videos, and hopefully some of you do too. Likes, comments, and shares all help the channel a lot and are greatly appreciated. I say it all the time, and I really mean it. It is appreciated, and it does help the channel. If you're new here, subscribe and consider hitting the bell to get notifications for updates in this and other series. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord if you want to get involved in the discussion. If you'd like to support the channel, there's links to that and all those other things in the description down below. I am going to go get some rest, and I will see you on Monday. I've been meaning to get a stream together, so keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll try and post on it in advance too on the community page on the YouTube channel, but keep an eye out for that. We'll be going live again sometime soon. I don't think I'm feeling up to it this weekend, but we'll see. I'm just totally drained from the last week. All right, enough squirrel moments. I'm gonna go get some rest. Have a good weekend, everybody. I hope you had a great week. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope it was better than mine in bed all week with the flu. Stay safe, wash your hands, clean up your cities while you're at it, and we'll see you on the next one. Smooth Mouse, signing off.